my beautiful Scorpio peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at y'all with your October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without a further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into this and we shall see what is up for your October monthly, man. What do we got showing up here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding the month of October 2022. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Three of Pentacles wanting to come out here for you. We'll take the jumper here for you. It usually is about working on something or working towards something. Moving into the next overall energy, we do got here the Death card, and then having a look here at the last two overall energies, that's going to be followed up here with an Emperor and a Four of Swords energy here as well. Emperor card showing up here for you, Aries, and then Death card showing up is Scorpionic energy, so you are showing up very clearly here in today's reading. Now, Three of Pentacles to the Death, let's go ahead and discuss this. So you're working for some sort of change. That seems to be very apparent here the moment we set foot into the month of October. It's definitely a change you're interested in because with the Emperor card coming into play, it's usually about whatever it is you're in control of, or at least it could be identifying that you're trying to be in control of a certain situation. But with the Four of Swords coming into play here, you might be feeling that there is a bit of a disconnect between the amount or level per se of control that you actually have. So I think that this is probably dealing with outside circumstances, meaning that maybe you want to change coming through from another person. Maybe you want to change from something that's outside of yourself. And of course, as we know, the only kind of control that we have is the control over our vessel, what we choose to do with our lives, our actions, but we're not in control of things that are outside of us. And I think that no matter how much you want an external situation to change, there is a bit of restriction here that you're noticing that has been, you know, it's been pretty frustrating here for you to deal with. What is this restriction? Like, what exactly here is Scorpio looking for to change? And what is the restriction they're feeling? We got here the Hierophant, which is commitment to some sort of extent. And then we got here the, is it the 4 or the 9? This is the 9. And then we got the 9 of Pentacles. So Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles. It's hard to be able to have somebody else put in commitment when you're the only one putting it in. It feels like you're the only one working towards something where it should be a it takes two to tango kind of team, right? So you are a one-man team when it should be a two-man team. And I think that that's what's so frustrating here for you coming into the month of October. It's like, how can I do this when it takes two to tango? Now, whether we're talking about love or we're talking about career and finance, whatever the case might be here for you, you definitely feel like you're in something all on your own. And I think that that's what's been the most frustrating here for you because you are really wanting this energy of somebody else stepping up to the plate. You know, for some of you Scorpios, it could be about wanting your romantic partners maybe to contribute more financially. Maybe you feel like you've kind of been under fire, being the only person carrying financial weight, whereas you want a little more effort to come forward from your partner so that there could be equality. Maybe romantically, you feel like you're the only one putting it in, right? You're putting in the love, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the affection, but you don't necessarily feel that from your partner. You know, same thing with business. I'm doing everything for the business, but my business partner over here is doing fuck all, you know? So you're kind of in a space here where you want somebody else to step up to the plate, but you don't see it happening. And that seems to be the most frustrating of all. And with the Emperor coming in here for you, it's like you've been trying to make these changes. You've been trying to make the person you're dealing with understand how you feel. And you've been reinforcing your feelings and emotions. And it's like, no matter how much I've done that, they're not feeling validated because I'm not seeing proper change manifest from the person I'm dealing with. And the thing is that the change that I feel like you're asking for, Scorpio, it's not like they're changes that are immoral, you know, they have morality towards them, right? There is a fairness in being with somebody, right? If you rent an apartment or own a house, there is a fairness in splitting that financial weight. There is a fairness in being in a relationship and both of you putting 100% in instead of 70-30. There is a fairness in two people who decided to start a company to both equally put in the same amount of effort into the company that's being built and established. So it's not like what you're asking for is immoral or, you know, out there, right? It's like you're asking for decency. And you don't really feel like that's what's coming through. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see, though, what will be coming in here for you this month in October 2022. So what will be coming in here for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, 5 of Swords. Could be arguments, right? And these are arguments that manifest when you're speaking up for yourself, when you're trying to explain how you feel, and then the person you're dealing with seems to be very, very out of it when you try to communicate to them. It's like they're not hearing you, they're not understanding you. They might listen to you, right? But it goes through one ear and out the other. And they're not actually invoking change. They're not taking in and understanding what you're explaining and then choosing to do something about it. It's almost as if they get frustrated when you're just trying to explain how you feel. And I think that with the Five of Swords coming into play here too, there's a sense of feeling defeated, because it's like, how much more can I keep asking for what I deserve? And how much longer can I wait for it? Because it's not getting across to this person, right? Moving into the next card, Three of Cups. There is definitely a certain level of happiness for sure that's going to be coming in here for you. Definitely lots of good moments this month, right? I don't feel like your whole month here is going to be jam-filled about this person and about this situation. I definitely think good moments are ahead here for you. Three of Cups coming into play could represent good times, good memories being made. Definitely for those of you that are dealing with friends and have close friends, maybe somebody's birthday's coming up. I definitely see that being a pretty great experience too. But overall, there are great moments that are going to come up in here for you this month. But I do feel like the one that's pretty distracting that may not be so great is this frustration, right? Of feeling like you are a one-person team. Moving along into what else is coming in here for you, we do have here the King of Swords. Determination, but also a very bold energy. So you're going to start to notice what's manifesting within you, right? You have in the past continued to debate with somebody about what you know you deserve, and you've continued to stick around hoping that change would be made. King of Swords is a whole different ballgame. You know, King of Swords shows up over here and says, hey, look, I am determined to make sure that if you want to continue to be with me, or you want to continue to work with me, or you want to continue to be friends, whatever your situation might be, I'm determined here to really put in the effort and make this work. But let me be blunt and bold with you. If you're not, I'm going to keep it moving. So King of Swords here basically says shit or get off the pot. Work this out with me, be on the same level as me, or I'm going to find someone or something else that will. So I do see that being very apparent here for you. And taking a look here at what else is coming in here for you, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like, I'm not afraid to end this all. I'm not afraid to drop the ball on this relationship, on this business partnership, on this friendship, if equality is not going to be at play, you know? So I definitely see here with the Ten of Swords, you're not here to mess around. And I think you're okay with going ahead and moving forward and finding something else that'll actually have equal give and take at play with you, you know? So Scorpios, you have taken all that you can. You have hit your limit here in the month of October 2022. It's like, I can't tolerate any more of this if I have simply hit my limit. All right, so that's what we have here so far. Let's go ahead and have a look though and see some of the things you might not be aware about for you in your month ahead. So what are going to be some of the things here that Scorpio might not be aware about in October 2022? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card, we do got here the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. The energy of someone here being incredibly terrified to lose you. So you might not be aware of how terrified this person you're dealing with is of actually losing you. Moving into the next card, though, we do got here the Queen of Cups. The care that they have for you. We got here the Hermit, though, and we also got here the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, but the thing is that it's very preventable for them to lose you. They can prevent losing you by stepping up to the plate. But your person here is super isolated from equal give and take. You got here the Hermit, and you got here the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles being the card of equal give and take. Hermit card being the card of isolation. So despite how they may feel, and despite how worried they might be of losing you, they're still making this conscious choice to not step up. Why exactly is that? Why are they the Hermit here to Scorpio? Why is this person refusing to step up? We got here the Seven of Pentacles. And we got here the Justice card. Seven of Pentacles is investment, right? But Justice card here is balance and fairness. Your person feels like they've invested their fair share. I think that that's what they truly believe here, Scorpio. And from your perspective, that's far from the truth. So that, I feel, is like the biggest reason why they're not continuing to invest more, because your person here already feels like they're giving you all that they've got. So it kind of comes down to the determination of, is that true? You know, are they actually giving me all that they got, or are they not? Because here's the thing, right? A person, let's say we're talking finances for a second. A person can have $500 to give you for rent a month, and your rent would be, let's say, $3,000, right? A person can give you 500 and you can cover the rest. And that 500 could either be all the money they have to give you, and if that's the case, they'd be giving you 100%, or that could be half the money they can give you because they could have given you more money. Let's say $1,500. So at the end of the day here for you, Scorpio, if the person is giving you all that they can offer, they're giving you their 100%. Even if it's not a lot that they can offer, if it's all that they can, that's 100 from them. But if they're not giving you all that they can offer because they still have more, then they're giving you that 30% that surely isn't enough. So from your person's perspective here, they truly feel like they're giving it all. And I think that that's the biggest reason why they have this argument with you that there is equal give and take, because they feel like they're providing enough. So I think that it's time pretty much for you here this month to kind of get down to the truth of this. Are they actually giving me their all? Are they giving me their 100? Or do they have more to give, and are they choosing to hold that back from me? And I think that once you determine that, you will definitely determine your answer on whether or not you will move forward with this individual or you will go your separate ways, okay? Because especially financially, right? You might be a person that makes more financially, maybe they don't, but if they give you all they can provide, they're doing their best that they can. Now, if you both make equal and you're putting down more and they're not giving enough, then that's a completely different story. So as far as in the lines of what you're not aware about, I think your person here is severely worried of losing you, but I also think that from their perspective, they feel like they're providing equality, and whereas you don't. All right, Scorpio, let's see where things are going to continue to go throughout the rest of your October 2022. Where are things going to continue to go here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, we do got here the Ace of Swords. So you're definitely going to expect the truth here. Ace of Swords is going to be a moment of clarity, a moment of realizing the truth. Once realizing this truth, following up with the next card we do got here, the Moon card. It seems a bit emotional here when you see the truth for what it is. And looking at the Nine of Wands coming into play here paired with the Eight of Wands, I do feel like you are mostly leaning towards probably taking your energy elsewhere. Nine of Wands showing up over here is you holding back. I feel like you've held back for a long time, Scorpio, in hopes that things would change. You've held back from moving on for so long in hopes that things would change, but you're not seeing a change. And I think that when you analyze everything, you realize that they're bullshitting you when it comes towards they have more to offer. You feel like they're bullshitting you because they're saying that they're giving you everything, but they have more to offer. Especially in terms of love, especially in terms of whatever kind of commitment the both of you have made. It's like, I know that there's more you could be giving to me that you're not, and I just don't feel that it's equal. I feel like I do too much here and you take so much and I get nothing in return, and it feels incredibly unfair for me, and I don't want to continue to live this type of life. And Nine of Wands here is that card of like, I've really put up with this for a long time. I've tolerated it for a long time, but I can't tolerate it any longer. So with the Eight of Wands coming into play here, that's taking your business elsewhere. If it's about love, it's about being single and being ready to date somebody again when somebody's going to be equal with you. If it's about a business partnership, maybe it's about separating from that business and starting your own business. If it's friendship, maybe it's about time to associate with other friends because you just don't feel like this one friend is doing enough, right? So you're definitely in that place where it's like, I don't see it. I don't see what they see. They may tell me all the time that they give me enough, but I don't feel it. And I know they have more to provide. And I know that there's more equality they could bring to this situation. And I just don't feel it. And I gave them that opportunity to shit or get off the pot. And you know what? They're going to get off the pot over here. I don't see it moving forward. So I think that that's where you're coming from. Let's go ahead and have a look here, though, at the overall outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the month of October 2022. And that overall outcome for you is going to be the Temperance card. I think that it's not going to be what you expected. I think that you initially expected, of course, when I walk away from this person or when things come to an ending, I'm going to be very upset. And it's not going to be the best feeling in the world here. But with the Temperance coming to play, it's like, oddly, I feel fine. I actually feel quite refreshed because I'm no longer fighting for somebody who should automatically be wanting to fight for me. I'm no longer fighting for a person here who isn't fighting for me. And I think that when it comes to situations where it takes two to tango, you should never be the only one dancing. And I think now you feel this freedom. I don't have to worry anymore about somebody else carrying their weight because now I can fully support myself. So that seems to be the big idea here. It's about getting to a place where you can fully support yourself because you know that you'll support yourself to the fullest, especially when somebody else here wasn't really pulling in their weight. All right. So Scorpios, take it how it resonates to you, of course. It might not be the reading here for everybody. You know, as I did previously mention, despite this entire situation pretty much taking up the whole reading, when I did see that Three of Cups, I do see a lot of great moments happening here for you in your October 2022. There are going to be a lot of great times happening, and I think that one of those great times is honestly going to be the release here from this situation. I think that at first you probably thought, you know, it's going to suck leaving this behind. But I think that once you do, you're going to feel a great sense of relief because now you can fully support yourself. And I think that with being in that energy of fully being able to support yourself, you're going to start letting loose a lot here too, and really enjoying things to the fullest without having to have any kind of additional burdensome weight that's bringing you down here. Okay, so of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I love you all so much, and thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, Scorpio, please do consider subscribing. It would be gratefully appreciated. But with that being said, much love to all of you. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your October, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, Scorpios, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.